Now we are going to study how to draw graphs or how to draw linear graphs. Now you need to understand over here that when you are supposed to draw a linear graph, you need to first fill in the table, plot the points, and join the points. I'm repeating again, fill in the table, plot the points, and join the points. So the equation of my line is y is equal to 4x minus 4, and I have different values of x that is given to me. I have different values of x that is given to me. That means I have the x coordinate given to me, and I have to find the y coordinate in these different scenarios. How will I find the y coordinate in the different scenario is I will use the calculator and I will put the equation of y. Okay. Now I have y is equal to 4x minus 4. So I will do 4. I will put the bracket minus 4. This is the value of my y. When x is minus 2, so in the bracket instead of x, I write minus 2. So when x is minus 2, what is going to be my y? When x is minus 2, my y is going to be minus 12. You can see in the calculator. Now I will remove this. Now when x is minus 1, I will put minus 1. I will get the value of y. I will remove it. Again, how do you put it? 4. In place of x, I will put the bracket minus 4. Now I have to feed in the value of x to get y. I have to feed in the value of x to get y. So when x is 0, my y is minus 4. When x is 1, my y is 0. When x is 2, my y is 4. When x is 3, my y is 8. This is how I fill the table, and sometimes they ask us only to fill the table. After filling the table, what we have to do is we have to plot it. Okay. On the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 4x minus 4 for values of x, that is from minus 2 to 3. Minus 2 to 3, that means minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. These are my values of x. Now I will plot it. When x is minus 2, y is minus 12. When x is minus 2, y is minus 12. So my first point would be here. Second, when x is minus 1, y is 8. It's minus 8. Y is minus 8. My second point here. Third, when x is 0, y is minus 4. Third point here. Fourth, when x is 1, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 0. So my fifth point would be x is 1, y is 0. So my fifth point would be here. Y is 0 means the coordinate point would be on the x-axis. When x is 2, y is 4. My next point would be here. When x is 3, y is 8. Next point here. I have to draw on the grid, I have to draw the graph of the line which is joining these points, which are joining the coordinates. It's simple. This is my line, and the equation of this line is y is equal to 4x minus 4. Let's do another example. I have to complete the table. To complete the table, what am I supposed to do? Please have a look at the calculator. Y is equal to 1 minus 2x. So I will write 1 minus 2, and x is going to change continuously, so I will put the bracket. X is minus 2. So instead of x, what will I put? Minus 2. I will get y as 5. Now instead of x, I'm putting minus 1. Y will be 3. Instead of x, I'm putting 0. I get y as 1. Instead of x, put 1. Y will be minus 1. Instead of x, put 2. Y is minus 3. Instead of x, put 3. Y will be minus 5. Then you will plot the graph. Okay, come on, let's plot the graph. When x is minus 2, y is 5. When x is minus 1, when x is how much? Minus 1. Y is 3. When x is 0, y is 1. When x is 1, y is minus 1. When x is 2, y is minus 3. When x is 3, y is minus 5. I've got the points. I will plot the line using the table. Equation of this line is y is equal to 1 minus 2x. Use the graph to find the value of y when x is 0.4. X is 0.4. Come on. 0.1, 2, 3, 4. If my x is 0.4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If my x is 0.4, what will be y? I have to use the line. So if my x is 0.4, my y is over here. So my y will be 0.1. So the coordinate of this point over here is x is 0.4, y will be 0.1. Please check. You see properly, the distance between 0 to 1 is 10. But over here, the boxes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means every box represents 0.2. So this would be 0.2. So when x is 0.4, my y is 0.2. Why? Because here there are only 5 boxes. That means every point represents 0.2. Come on. Your next question is on the grid. Draw the graph. Y is equal to half x plus 1 for values from -3 to 3. How will you do that? X and y. What are the values? -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. You will put in your calculator the graph. What is the graph? Y is equal to half. Half, that means you will use the fraction. Then you will write your bracket plus 1. Now you're going to feed in values of x to get y. When x is -3, y will be minus 0.5. Similarly, when you keep on filling, you will get these values. We'll check one more. When x is -2, 0. When x is -1, 0.5. When x is 0, 1. Now when this goes positive, when x is 1, it's 1.5. When x is 2, it's 2. When x is 3, it is 2.5. After this, you will look on the graph, plot the line, and then from the graph, you're going to find the value of x when y is equal to 1.8. This we complete how to draw linear graphs using the calculator, filling the table, plot the points, draw the line, and then you can find the coordinate of any point.